Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. We just finished AEW Dynamite live stream watch party, and it was fucking lit. Darby motherfucking Allin and Sammy Guevara. My God. If you guys did not end up checking this out, I'm not sure if a lot of y'all love wrestling as much as me, but Wardlow, Max Caster, lit. Jericho and Hager versus Santana Ortiz was lit. Bryan Danielson, Lee Moriarty was lit. Mercedes Martinez, Thunder Rosa in a no DQ. We saw CM Punk in the beginning talking some shit. All right. And then we got Sammy Guevara and Darby Allin to end the night. It was fucking lit. And guess what? We're already at a donation already. My brother. Bang! Look at my boy, Mr. Williams. Bang! $27 dono on the Cash App, even though he already donated on the other stream. That's what I'm talking about. You know, someone that shows the love and the appreciation. Like I said, my account went negative. Like a negative $20 because I had my StreamYard that came out, right? Before the stream even starts. All right, for this second stream, this is my second stream of the day. So I did 2 hours for AEW Dynamite. All right. And then Mr. Williams already donated, and we can go over some of the amazing donations already. So we had donations of Mr. Williams, $32. All right. Cyberpunk 53, $50. And then we also had a few other donations on there as well with Sarah Small and Air Whitey. Sarah Small, $5, Air Whitey, $25. And that got me out of the negative and into the positive. 32 by Mr. Williams, 50 by Cyberpunk. And then right before I even started the second stream. So we're going for 4 hours a day, 2 hours for AEW Dynamite, and I'm going to do an hour or two with this particular stream. Bang, Mr. Williams, $27 before I even get started with the next stream. And I found this amazing Dion. All right. So we got Dion prime time, because if we do a Q&A with beer, I got another Modelo ready. We got the Lakers and we got the Utah Jazz. Lakers up 8-0. So I'll be watching this. I got Dion on the Falcons, as you can see. I got Dion on the 49ers. That's my favorite Dion from 94. And then right here, Dion, prime time from the Cowboys. He's my favorite defensive player that's not on my team or never was on the Buccaneers. I love Dion. I always will. I'm not going to put up the Ravens or the Washington Redskins Dion, but already coming to play and showing that love. Thank you so much. Sarah Small, bang, $3. Air Whitey, bang, $10. We barely have even started the stream, and then you guys are still showing so much love. Thank you guys so much. You know, I'm always grinding and I'm always working hard, and a lot of people would have quit after 2 hours, but you know, that's what I do. I wanted to do an NFL Q&A with beer, but I was like, you know what? Let's work hard today. Let's do AEW Dynamite, see what kind of results we get. And like I said, you can hang out with me. We can watch wrestling or talk sports. And then you guys are so amazing. I appreciate you guys so much, man. No, we don't need to combine it. Like I said, we'll start the numbers over from this particular stream. So we have the numbers from the previous stream. Let's start everything over, and this will be brand new for this stream. So amazing. Do you have the numbers by chance from the last one? I don't know exactly what we're at or whatever. I'll have to go and calculate, but it doesn't matter. Let's just calculate it from this one moving forward. But let me actually say thank you to you and Air Whitey as well. So one sec here. I always will make sure I make everyone feel acknowledged and appreciated because it means a lot. Let's go. There we go. Look at this. Bang! So we had $3 from Sarah Small. Mr. Williams, $27 before I even started this second stream of the day. Okay. And then obviously we got Air Whitey with another tenner. This is like the most Air Whitey's ever donated. Like Air Whitey actually is like, okay, if I'm going to donate to anybody on planet Earth, I'm going to donate to Orion. I don't donate to anybody. I never donate to anybody, but he's worth it. Appreciate you. We have this relationship with wrestling fans, football fans. We come together as a unit. We're like fucking the NWO or the Bullet Club, or we're like DX. You know, we stick together, and I love it, man. There we go. Bang! $10. Thank you. So that right there, just right out the gates, we barely started the show within the first 5 minutes, and then we're already sitting at, what, $50? That's just awesome. That's awesome. What are we at? 114? We were at 114 on the last. Nice. And then we're already at 50 already. And then I didn't get a chance to do any notifications on Twitter or Instagram or to let anyone know that I was doing this. So we'll see what we get. Hopefully we'll get somewhere between, 5 to 20 people. I imagine more people, once they see that I'm online, if they're just scrolling, then they can be like, okay, maybe I didn't like AEW, but I'll hop in for an NFL Q&A with beer, and I'm here. So shout out to Mr. Williams. He already, and let's take a quick peek at all the donations that we've gotten. Obviously, let me go through here. Let's see if I can pull it up. Oh, I don't even know if I can. I think I scrolled too far back. I have to close out the app. But we ended up having an amazing run of donos, 114 in the AEW stream, and then we're grinding it out here as well. Feels good. It looks like Will the Thrill got his electricity back on. Nice. It's all good, brother. All good, brother. All good, bro. Love you. All right, so Mr. Williams donated $27 before the stream even started. I did AEW Dynamite. It was lit, and we ended up having a great day. Then, boom, got that, right? And then all of a sudden, boom, Sarah Small's like, let me get on the action on there. Boom. Then we're at $30 in donos, and this is like right at the beginning of the stream. We haven't even started yet. And then, boom, Air Whitey with another $10, $50 within the first 1 minute. That's what I'm talking about. Fans are the best. Sarah Small, love you guys. Mr. Williams, I love you. Air Whitey, love you. Appreciate you. Hybrid. In my opinion, Dion is the greatest NFL player of all time. Hard to argue. Obviously, my favorites of all time, not on my team. Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, all right, Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson, and Dion. And I preferably like the San Francisco 49er. Dion looks the best to me with all the drip and the swag, but I saw that thumbnail and I was like, ooh, let me find some more Dion pictures in there. So we're going to drink beer. I'm watching the Lakers and the Utah Jazz. God forbid I'm watching the NBA. AEW Dynamite was lit. If you didn't get a chance to watch it, we're getting people to kind of cross over. People like Sarah that are all about the NWSF. Mr. Williams, all about the NWSF. Air Whitey, all about the NWSF. Will the Thrill got his electricity back on. He just sent me a message. Hybrid in the building. What to do? Maybe I should send a message on Instagram or Twitter, but I don't think it's really going to matter. Like I said, when people hop in, they'll see. I'll be streaming probably for another, I don't know, maybe another hour and a half. 2 hours, just depending on the flow and what we want to go over. Obviously, if you guys watched anything today, what the big news was, there was a few things that were big news. First off, we're talking about the Rams and the Ramily and their boat parade. So I don't know if I can pull up a couple pictures of the, not boat parade, that's Tampa Bay, baby, because that one actually had people in it. But with this one, let me see if I can actually find some of the pictures and shots. There's some of the action there was a little thin. Let me take a look at the Rams. Let's see, Super Bowl parade. And there were some pretty good pictures there. Super Bowl parade. And like I said, I saw it early on and it looked dead. There wasn't a lot of people there, but maybe it started to fill out. Trayvon G was there. He said it was lit. And obviously they've been drunk all the way through. Okay, here we go. I can pull up a couple. Oh, here we go. I didn't get a chance to pull these up in advance. I apologize, just because I was already doing another stream. So let's pull up a couple of these. Where did it go there? So, I like to make sure it's interactive and special on every broadcast. I'm not lazy. I want to make sure I show you guys, something that's going on that looks good. And we can go over there. Boom. There we go. Look at that. Aaron Donald's shirt off. I mean, I watched the parade. These motherfuckers were lit. All right, they were drinking. Sounds like Aaron Donald is coming back. Obviously, it sounds like Sean McVay is coming back as well. Some of the streets were a little bit jammed up, but that is one of the best pictures that I think I have found. I mean, there's some other pictures of fans that are being interviewed on the street. These guys all look drunk as fuck on there, but that was the best one, and we'll start off with that one for now. But obviously, with the world champs, they had their parade. Nothing like the boat parade. Look with Tampa Bay. Nothing near, the Philadelphia parade. I don't know what it is. I know LA is shared by the Chargers and the Rams. And I know a lot of people like to talk shit that their fan base, like they just don't show up for games. But you did win the Super Bowl. And then the Lakers recently won it with LeBron. They're on TV right now. The Dodgers, my dad team, won it a couple years ago as well with Clayton Kershaw. So we've seen them. The Braves won it this year, and now they're in a lockout. So within the last couple years, we've seen Lakers, Dodgers, Rams. I mean, LA is shining big right now. You know what I mean? And I don't give a shit if people want to hate and say they didn't show up. You think the Rams players care? I mean, they were so drunk. I've seen Cooper Kupp out there. I've seen Sean McVay was fucking drunk. I'll tell you that. He was kind of slurring his words. They went to like Drake's house for the party, and there was all kinds of after parties. I saw Russell Wilson and Sierra were there, and then Future came out, and Future used to be with Sierra, and then they left because obviously they don't want to deal with any of that drama and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, amazing time there, and that was one of the big things today. If you guys got a chance to watch it, obviously, you know your boy's always going to be watching the parades for the NFL. I like that shit. I like seeing the emotion and everything there. And then also, too, Kevin O'Connell, congratulations. You are the new head coach for the Minnesota Vikings. So we got to see if Kirk Cousins is the guy or if they're going to go in a different direction. It sounds like right now Deshaun Watson is wanting to go to Tampa Bay or Minnesota. He would waive his trade clause, but you might be in jail, my dude. You might not even be playing in the NBA. No, NFL ever again. We don't know if Watson will be playing or not, but those are the two destinations. The Vikings and the Buccaneers. I would rather have this guy on my roster. Personally, you already know what it is. Dangerous, Mr. Unlimited. This is who I want on Tampa. If I can't get him, then I got to pray that this motherfucker comes back. But it sounds like it'll either be retirement, the Buccaneers, or the San Francisco 49ers. There's been some stirring of the pot that might be, maybe he goes to the 49ers. He wanted to play there. That was his childhood team. They said no. They're going to go with Jimmy G a couple years ago. Dumbasses. You probably could have won a Super Bowl, obviously, in San Francisco with Kyle Shanahan, but there might be one last opportunity. If he does come back, it's not going to be with Tampa Bay. It'll be with the Niners. I think the Niners and Rams are kind of primed for a deep run next year, but let's give some congratulations. Look at that photo. Look at fucking Aaron Donald, beast mode, dude, with that Lombardi. Looking good, my dude. But I hope everyone has had a fantastic day. You know, your boy's always hustling. I'm always grinding. This is an NFL Q&A. If you want to talk wrestling, you want to talk NBA, you want to talk sports, whatever it is, maybe I should end up doing just a quick picture here, and I can do a quick notification. Let me drop it in here. Let me just take a quick second to just throw it on there and take a quick picture. It can't hurt. You know what I mean? Maybe we can get a few more people in the room. So let me do this here real quick, and then maybe we can end up getting a few more people in the room. All right, one sec. So I'm going to do it on the YouTube and the Instagram and the Twitter real fast. Just bear with me. You know what I mean? Like I said, and then I'm going to do that, and then maybe we can get a few more people in the room that, I mean, they don't give the notifications to my fans fucking anyways, but I'm always grinding. You know, I always want to try to maximize the opportunities that I have. So give me just 1 second. Bear with me, and hopefully we can get maybe a few more people in the room. Trayvon G in the building. What to do? How are you, man? Here, let me put that up. Let me put the picture up while you guys wait for me so we can just stare at this beautiful, beautiful picture right here. This is for Trayvon. All right, so you look at that while I actually do this update of this NFL Q&A with beer. I'll be like, I'm going live now. I'm live now, motherfuckers. I'm live now, exclamation point. NFL Q&A with beer. Hang out with your boy. Q&A with beer. And I said I didn't really have time to do this because I already did a 2-hour stream, and then we're going to be doing another 1 or 2. All right, so this will only take just a couple minutes. Let's just see if we can get a few more people in the room. But I appreciate everyone in the room. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. All right, the YouTube one is done. Let me do this Instagram one real quick. It don't take too long. All right, here we go. NFL, I'm live now. NFL Q&A with beer. That's the best part, right? Too bad I don't have any fucking pineapple beer, though. What a great photo. What a great celebration. Trayvon G's been drunk for fucking like 3 days, 4 days straight. All right, I'm live now on YouTube at Northwest Sports Fanatics, NFL Q&A with beer. And then let me put my hashtags in there. Boom, boom, boom. All right, now the Instagram and the YouTube are done. And I mean, honestly, I probably could have did this before, but I'm a grinder. I don't cut corners. I'm not a lazy motherfucker. Some people are fucking lazy. We already know who the lazy people are in the world, and I'm not fucking one of them. So I'm always gonna grind, and I don't want to. If I can throw this little notification out and we can gain another maybe 10 people in the room, it'll be worth it. So I'm live now on YouTube at Northwest Sports Fanatics, NFL Q&A, and see if Orion can fucking spell with beer. That's the best part. All right, I got a couple tall boys in here. And we can talk anything. We can talk Super Bowl parade. We can talk about the NFL draft, free agency, Kevin O'Connell, Aaron Donald, and fucking McVay coming back because they're going to try to go for another Super Bowl. And I know it's tough, but dude, if anyone can do it, it's them. All right, you know what I mean? Tampa Bay tried doing it, but I'm telling you right now, the Rams and Niners are the best prime teams in the NFC. Question marks with Tampa, question marks with the Saints, question marks with the Packers and Rodgers. The Rams and Niners will be the best. You watch. If it's Trey Lance or Tom Brady on the Niners, they're going to be very nice. Let's just throw Tom Brady out the window. I think Trey Lance will be very good for them next year. And then as far as Rodgers going to the Broncos, Brady retiring, who knows who the Saints will have? Are we going to get Deshaun Watson or is he going to go to the Giants? I don't fucking know. I want Russell Wilson. So do the Eagles. We'll have to kind of wait and how that really goes. You know what I mean? I'm not really too sure where it's going to go, but the AFC is stacked with teams, but the NFC, we're running shit. All right. The last couple years. All right. I'm live now on YouTube, NW Sports Fanatics, NFL Q&A with beer. All right. Let's do this. NFL. Bang. All right. Now I got the YouTube notification up. All right. That one's done. Instagram notification up. The Twitter notification is up. Now I just got to do it on my Facebook. So if I got any of the haters that are supposedly my friends that want to hate on me and take subs away from me and cause eternal pain to my life, that we need to end up getting more subs because we have a troll that is taking away 5 to 10 subs at a time on the channel. It is what it is, man. What can I do? What can I do? There's nothing I can do. I just got to keep grinding and I got to keep hustling. All right, boom. So the Instagram is done, the Twitter is done, the YouTube is done, and the Facebook is done. Thank you for being patient with me. Sarah Small with another donation. Let's go. Or maybe that was from before. I think that one might have been from before. Let me take a look. I always know when I heart them if I get a new one. I think that was from before. Okay, yep, that was before. What an amazing stream that we had. Okay, so my account went negative. Because I had the StreamYard $25 come out, right? So that happened. But obviously before that, Sarah Small, $5. And then we had Air Whitey, $25. Then I went positive and I cashed out. And then I was positive like $10. Then Mr. Williams, $32. Cyberpunk, 53, $50. And that was just in the AEW Dynamite stream. And then before the stream even started, another $27 by Mr. Williams, Air Whitey 10, Sarah Small 3. So we're already sitting at $50. And like I said, that was in the first like 2 minutes. Now I got all the notifications up. Let me move this photo to the top. AK-41, I see you. I see you, AK. Are you in jail still? I don't think he's in jail. Obviously, we have to figure out what's going on here. And we'll slide this one, a little Cooper Cup action. Sliding this one towards the top. There we go. And obviously, if you guys got to see this, wow. Wardlow, Max Caster, Jericho, and Hager, Santana and Ortiz, Inner Circle, fighting each other, insane. Bryan Danielson and CM Punk. Obviously, CM Punk was talking early on. And then we saw John Moxley and Danielson talking it over. Mercedes Martinez and Thunder Rosa. No DQ, but the best of the night. Sammy Guevara, Darby Allin. I haven't seen that kind of high-flying shit in a while. And then we've seen the boat parade. No. That's Tampa. Oh, we saw the parade in Philly. No. That was in 2017. We see it in LA, baby. And hey, Aaron Donald. I mean, you got like a fucking 20-pack, my dude. You look good with that Lombardi in your hand. I won't lie. I'm a fan of the NFL. And even though they beat me, the Bucks in the playoffs, it hurt. It stung. But it made me feel good seeing that Stafford and Aaron Donald, and this guy right here. Because I told you, this guy was going to get a ring sooner than later, and Kyle Shanahan will also. I know Shanahan has a problem of scoring points in the fourth quarter, but that smile is just perfect. I don't give a shit if you don't like the Rams and you don't give a shit about McVay. I've always respected McVay from the time that he was on the Redskins with Kyle Shanahan, and it's great to see a young champion do his thing, and it's also great seeing someone like fucking Eli Apple get fucking torched, all right? Don't be a bitch ass, all right? Karma's real. Cooper Kupp. You're the fucking man. Aaron Donald, you're the fucking man. Amazing time. All right, for the Rams. And I got a little Dion love, so I had to show that. And we got the Jazz and the Lakers on right now. Let me acknowledge everybody in the room. Thank you for being patient with me. Hopefully that notification will get us a few more people. Looks like it's working. Bang, $27 dono before the stream even started. Sarah Small, appreciate you. Mr. Williams, you're the man. I appreciate you. Now this is going to be what? I'm going to be doing 3 to 4 hours today. Appreciate you, Sarah Small. Sarah Small in the building. Appreciate you. Air Whitey with another donation, $10. Appreciate you. Hybrids like, hey, Dion is the greatest NFL player all time. Debatable. At corner, you could say that, but obviously you got guys like Aaron Donald, or you got guys like Reggie White, Lawrence Taylor. But as far as the secondary position is concerned, Ronnie Lott is always one of my favorites at safety. But at corner, I mean, you could definitely argue overall, like Jerry Rice could be argued as the best player ever. Wide receiver or ever. Dion, the best corner ever. There's a lot of corners out there, but they're not fucking prime time. And it sucks that the 49er Dion, my favorite, is in the way. You know what I mean? Maybe I can find that picture. Let me see if I can bring that one up, because that one needs to be actually looked at. I don't even know where the fucking file is. I have so many files. I can't find it right now. I'll find it later, but you can obviously look. That's the one that's the best. That's the one where he had the swag and the drip. All right, I don't think any wide receiver other than Jerry Rice is messing with 94 Dion. Exactly. I mean, Dion was incredible. And if you want to look up swag in the dictionary, it's Dion in 94. Knicks blew another 20-point lead. I saw that. It's crazy. Knicks and Brooklyn were on earlier. They were up by a shitload too. How the hell do you let Brooklyn come back? Now it's Lakers 21, Utah 21, and the Lakers were up 8-0. So we'll see if they can hang on. Let's see here. First team in NBA history to blow 3-point, 20-point plus leads in 1 month. Really? Damn, dude, dropping the knowledge bombs. What to do? Message with AG in the building. What to do? Trayvon G, run it back. I know they want to run it back. And you guys should be able to retain a lot of the pieces. But again, you saw what Tampa tried to do and the Chiefs tried to do. More than likely, you're going to have new teams in there. Like if I'm just throwing, like, let's say just hypothetically, it might be the Bills and Niners next year. Those are two teams that are kind of on the cusp. Josh Allen needs to get a running back. The Niners need to figure out who the quarterback is, whether it's, Trey Lance or, Tom Brady. But you might get a scenario like that, Bills, Niners. You heard it here first. It might be something like that, but there's going to be a lot of competition. The Rams will have something to say about that, and so well as the Chiefs, the Broncos if they get Rodgers, the Burrow and the Bengals, and all the other teams like Herbert and the Chargers. Everyone will be competing, but it'll be very exciting to see where it goes. Yeah, Drake did bet big on his boy OBJ, and it's not like Mattress Mac. That motherfucker lost like $5 million going against the Bengals. He's a fucking idiot. The guy only made money on the Tampa Bay Super Bowl, but he bet on the Astros. He just bet on all the losers. But I guess if you're the Mattress Mac and you're rich as fuck and you're dropping $5 million on a bet, you probably don't give a shit. You probably don't give a shit. Let's see, Kevin. Yeah, he said it's up to our free agents if they want to come back, and Stan is ready to write hey, let's make it happen. It's all about logistics, analytics, money, working that contract situation around. But hey, I watched a good chunk of the parade, and I always enjoy, even if it's not my team. I know a lot of other people are like, fuck that. I ain't watching that shit. I appreciate it. I want to be able to see the emotion, from Aaron Donald, Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp was wearing the Kobe jersey I saw today with the 8 in the front, 24 on the back, or 24 in the front, 8 on the back. Very cool. Showing love. Cooper Kupp is a G. Aaron, and also we saw Stafford at that all-night party. Him and his wife, who were drunk. She's got a podcast. Then they had to go to Disneyland. They're all fucking hungover as shit. And you could tell Sean McVay might be the one that was the most lit. He's like, run it back. I mean, he was slurring his words. This guy's been fucking drunk for the last 2, 3, 4 days. Same thing with Trayvon G. I mean, I don't know if Trayvon, if he was in the stream right now, if he could even talk words. But I'll tell you what, this guy was slurring like a motherfucker, and I don't even care. Congratulations, Sean McVay. You're the man. Trayvon G in the building. What to do? McVay had a bottle of champagne almost as big as him. Did he? I didn't see that part. I must have took Paisley for a walk at that point. McVay, Shanahan, LaFleur. I know, isn't it, dude? It's crazy though, right? That they could have had those guys on the Redskins staff. Fucking idiots. Commies, commanders. What a bunch of dumbasses, right? You know what I mean? You could have had something special there, and then you let all those guys walk, and now all of them are having great success. LaFleur with the Packers, Shanahan with the Niners, and McVay looking like a fucking G right there. And I won't lie. Remember, I told you guys for the last 3-4 years who are my favorite two young coaches, Shanahan and McVay. And obviously, if I speak it into existence, it fucking happens. Amazing, dude. Amazing. I'm so happy for you, man. McVay, 5 years as head coach, 3 divisional titles, 2 NFC championships, 1 Super Bowl ring, 1 Super Bowl loss. What a resume. And he's not done. Even once Aaron Donald retires, people think it's going to be like, okay, they're not going to be as good. I still think there's going to be room for them to keep building their roster. So, I mean, Aaron Donald is a huge impact guy. I mean, if you lose him, that's a big chunk of the defense. But if you could get a guy like, like an Ndamukong Suh, which you had earlier, when you guys didn't win, or a Vita Vea like on my team, if you can get someone that has some kind of skill set to cause problems, or get a rookie to be the next Aaron Donald, which is going to be hard to do, but you never know. Your hotel's right across the street from Staples. Dude, you're lucky. How much money have you spent? So did you actually go to the Super Bowl? You've been spending some money, dude. You've been spending some money, my dude, huh? Deion Sanders pick 6. Yes. Tremaine's in the building. What to do? Vikings and Lions will be making Spain splash moves in the offseason. The Bears and the Commanders as well. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see where they go. But I know that the Saints and Bucks, we don't really know what we're getting there. Eagles, Cowboys. I mean, we got to see if the Eagles can hit on their draft picks. If the Vikings, obviously with O'Connell, and if Rodgers leaves, they're going to be king of the North. The Vikings will be the king of the North, like Jon Snow would say. I know the Vikings can run it. Saints, Buccaneers. We'll see what the Panthers and Falcons can do. If the Giants get Russell Wilson, then obviously they're going to be a contender. And then you got the commies, garbage. And we'll see what Dallas can do, but they'll probably lose in the first round like they always do. Eagles have a chance to run that division if they can hit on these draft picks, but normally they can't. So we'll see there. And I have a lot of confidence in the NFC West. So with Seattle, not so good with Russell staying or going. Kyler, I know the Super Bowl's in Arizona next year, but he's a monster mess. You know what I mean? He's just immature. I don't know if I want him on Tampa Bay, but I know the Rams and Niners are going to be very good. So look for those two teams to ball out next year too. Did he actually lose because the Bengals covered? That's a good question. That is a good question. Stafford was the most lit. Yeah, I seen him, but obviously I've seen him pretty drunk too. Stafford and McVay, and there were a few others, but I mean, you can kind of tell when the people are slurring their words that some drank a little bit more. Allen Robinson, Mike Williams, yes. Yeah, I was going to say, I imagine that cost too much unless you ended up getting some money. I know, right? $4,000. But I mean, imagine if you could find a way to get that money and get in there, even in the nosebleeds. That's going to be something you're going to remember forever. Yeah, you might be in debt for 6 months or a few months, you know what I mean? But I mean, it's just a matter of if you can find a way to, scramble up that kind of money. It's like once in a lifetime. Because imagine if you don't win another Super Bowl for like 10 years, you know what I mean? You're going to remember that forever. Or if you guys don't get back for a while, I mean, chances are you guys probably will, but you know what I mean? Oh, baby. All right. So I'm finally caught up with the comments. I hope everyone had a fantastic day. There's only a few things of news that we can go over. Let's take a look. And anyone want to bring up any topics or anything that happened? Obviously, the main things right now, obviously with the Rams and the Super Bowl parade in LA was lit. Some people were talking shit on Twitter because that's what people do. Oh, there wasn't a whole lot of people there. That was kind of early on. The streets looked a little bare. I seen some Tampa Bay Buccaneer haters and some Philly haters. They were haters of the Rams, obviously. Say our parades were so much better. I mean, the boat parade was lit. Let's be honest. There was a lot of people there. It was lit. Very unique setup. Eagles, obviously Philly, and not winning in such a long time. But I think the Rams fans and the Rams players and the coaches had a great time. Regardless if the streets weren't as filled as they wanted, they had a blast. You can't hate on that, man. You can't hate on that. They're grinding. They're hustling. They ended up being the best. And obviously, as we look at the team, look at that, baby. That's just beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, I can still have love and appreciation. I'm not biased. I love the NFL. Cooper, OBJ, Vaughn, Aaron Donald, Matthew Stafford. OBJ probably should go to TV. I know that the ACL tear, like Aqib Talib, he went to TV and he did a good job. So I think that OBJ could give you some perspective. Yeah, he's likable. He could go on Fox, you know what I mean, and do a great job. So keep a lookout. NFL Network, ESPN, Fox. I think he's going to make more money there than he would be playing, and he's already accomplished everything that he could. Sucks that you ended up, tearing the ACL, my son. All right, but OBJ, I look at you totally different now. I saw you on the Giants as a player, that was amazing as a Sports Center highlight reel, top 10 plays. I saw you at LSU, stud with Jarvis Landry, okay? Then you went to the fucking Browns and you gave up. You went and played with Jarvis there as well, but you gave up, and Baker's trash. We can all agree to that. Maybe Oklahoma quarterbacks are trash. Is that a hot take? Kyler and Baker are trash? I don't think Jalen Hurts is trash, though, but I know Eagles fans will tell me that he is. So maybe Oklahoma, you have swag in college, but maybe that's all you got. I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. But OBJ, you got your Super Bowl, and I know that feels great. I feel really good for this guy right here, too, Andrew Whitworth, Walter Payton Man of the Year. Congratulations to you. You're doing big things. Kevin O'Connell is no longer there, but he's the new head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, so shout out to him. And let's take a quick look at the news to see if there's anything else on here. Alicio Lewan, whose house is at Ram's house. What to do? And like I said, I just did an AEW Dynamite live stream. So I've been streaming for 2 hours from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Now I'm deciding to do another hour to 2 hours just to talk some NFL Q&A, because no one hustles and grinds like me. And that way I can separate the streams. Instead of doing 4 hours straight, I wanted to separate the streams there. All right, Aaron Donald hints at running it back with McVay. Are we surprised? Are we really surprised? Because that was just all speculation, right? We already thought that Aaron Donald wouldn't retire. All right, Sean McVay, hey, let's run it back, baby. Let's run it back, baby. Right? Why not? Whose house? Ram's house. Let's do it. Matt Harvey faces an MLB ban for giving opioids, and he did cocaine when he was on the Angels and when he was, on the Mets and whatnot. So it looks like that with the Skaggs' death, Matt Harvey could be suspended with the opioid distribution. So he was giving oxys, and he was laying, I guess, like the Skaggs guy was like crushing him up on the toilet, dispenser of the toilet paper dispenser. He was like, he was just sniffing him in, like, he was just doing like the whole, like, the drug thing. And obviously he was doing a lot of cocaine, I guess he admitted, but he's not going to go to jail. It looks like, I think they're giving him, kind of like that protection and whatnot. But that's kind of some big news there with Matt Harvey. I mean, was he a one-hit wonder for the Mets? But a lot of cocaine use in the dugout now. It seems like that it's starting to come out. But, I mean, are we really surprised? I mean, this is America. I mean, drugs is something that it happens everywhere. I mean, let's be honest. People drink. People do drugs. You think that, cocaine, like Dave Chappelle said, right? Cocaine's a hell of a drug. All right. When they would do the skits on the Chappelle show, it's just one of those things, and you can get addicted to that kind of shit. Hopefully that, kind of pans out for him. Saints to keep longtime OC Carmichael. That's interesting. Pete Carmichael Jr. as offensive coordinator under Dennis Allen. Let me see if I can get a Pete Carmichael Jr. picture. Let me bring that up. So I'm just going through some of the headlines on ESPN as well. Pete Carmichael. So we can get a kind of a name to a face and we can kind of match that up. See. Oh, okay. All right. I remember this guy. I just got to find a picture big enough. All of them are kind of tiny. Somebody's got to go get their own, and that's Jordan right now. 6 quick points in this game for rating 6th man of the year. All right, I found a couple files. Let's see. All right, a lot of them are too small, but this is like the biggest one that I find right here. So give me a second, and I'll plug it in so we can see what Carmichael looks like for the Saints. Saints fans. They're Saints everything all day, every day. Because I know they were going to have some turnover on their roster. Where are you? Where are you? Underscore. Where the fuck is that at? I have so many files, too, that I have to look. This might be at the top of my screen. One sec. There it is. I went all the way to the bottom, and I couldn't find it. All right, here we go. Oh, it fits. No shit. Okay, I didn't think it was going to fit in the window there. But the Saints are retaining Pete Carmichael Jr., that's what he looks like, as the offensive coordinator. Obviously, we know Dennis Allen is the new head coach. He was the defensive coordinator. And then we obviously know with Sean Payton, that's the guy that they wanted to stay for the longest time. And they've had some issues with AK-41. Things haven't really been going easy, breezy, lemon squeezy for the Saints. But if they can end up getting their quarterback, either Jameis Winston, or they can figure something out. But Pete Carmichael Jr. as OC under Dennis Allen, All right, so I guess that's got to make him feel pretty good. At least you're keeping some of those pieces around and intact. You're not losing everybody. So we got a little Rams news. We got a little AEW Dynamite, which was incredible. We got some Saints news. We got some Matt Harvey cocaine use in the dugout. No, I'm not surprised. Anything else here? Nationals made a $350 million offer to Juan Soto. 13 years, $350 million. He said, fuck you. And he's not doing that. We're in the lockout right now. So Falcons cut pass rusher Dante Fowler after 2 seasons. I'm not surprised there as well. I'm just seeing if there's any other news. And if you guys go on Twitter or if there's anything that you guys want to bring up, please do. I was watching a lot of the, obviously, parade and whatnot. So, that's what I was doing. Let me look to see if I can find any other photos here. One sec. Super Bowl parade. Because I like these parade pictures. They're kind of dope. 1920 times 1080. Got to find the right size. Can't really see they're on the bus right here. 034. Let me try to bring up this file. I've got so many files, y'all. You have no idea. Files on files on files. All right, what the fuck is this? There we go. This one. So obviously you can see a lot of people on here, but who's who? I got to look closely. All right. So what do we got here? I see a belt. I see the Lombardi. Okay. So in the middle right there, that's Cooper Kupp holding the Lombardi because he's got the Kobe jersey on. And then obviously you got the belt back there. And I'm not really sure who had that. I think that was a defensive player, maybe Floyd or Robinson. All right, there's Sean McVay in the front there, and Matthew Stafford, it looks like, is in the front as well. So it looks like they're enjoying themselves. Okay, I see you. Oh, baby, Cooper Kupp, you're the man. What an amazing season by you. And Eli Apple, shut your mouth. All right, you are always going to be remembered for getting burnt toast, my dude. That's facts. That is facts. Alicio, bang! Appreciate you. $10. Bang, 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 bang. I'll keep up the Rams stuff for you. There you go. You can enjoy that. You know what I mean? Some other channels won't be doing shit like that for their fans, but your boy always will do that. Whose house is it? It's your house. Rams house. Appreciate you very, very much. Congratulations. He said, I bought a TV instead back when the Rams beat the Cards in the wild card round. Nice. Lots of tickets were available in that round. Yeah. I imagine too. He said Baker's garbage. I think we can agree to that. Baker's issue is health and ass offensive line. Well, they did have, some guys there. Jack Conklin, from the Titans. I mean, they had some pieces. Jedrick Wills Jr. from Alabama. So I don't think the Browns O-line is really that bad. I think Baker sucks. I think Baker's trash. That's just kind of how I feel. Oh, Trayvon, you sent me a picture. Thank you, dude. Let me see. Oh my God, look at that. Dude. Wow. All right, hold on. Can I save it? Dude, that's sick. Hold on. I want to save this picture, and then maybe I can post it on here. It'll probably not be fitting to size, but hold on. Let me go to my notifications. Dude. All right. I'm going to put the picture on for you. So Trayvon just sent me a picture of this champagne bottle. He wasn't lying. Oh, my God. Dude, hold on. I'm going to put it on here. This is for the Rams fans. Oh, my God, dude. You weren't lying. One sec. Oh, my God. That's nuts. Hold on here. Jesus Christ. You were not lying, my dude. Oh, Trayvon, soak it up, my dude. Alicio, soak it up, dude. What is this? What file is this? FLX. All right, here we go. I found it. All right, it's not going to be fit to screen, but you'll get the idea. Let me take Trayvon's comment out of here so that way we can actually see it in entirety. Look at this. There it is. Oh, you can see my head in the way right there, but look at the picture. Oh, look at that right in the middle. Look at that fucking champagne bottle. No wonder he was slurring his word and he was drunk. Oh, my God. Look at that. Oh, you weren't lying. Parade. Oh, my. I wish I could have had that fit to screen to make it look a little bit better. But, hey, Sean McVay, you the man, dude. You're the man. Wow, you weren't lying, my bro. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's awesome. That is awesome. Alicio, bang, $10. Appreciate you. Yeah, and any pictures that you can send, from anything, wrestling-wise, at the Super Bowl, anything that you got going on there would be greatly appreciated. I always like being able to share photos and videos with the fans of our sports and wrestling experiences. Alicio, man, I know it was one of those things where it was like, all right, can you guys win? And then you just kept going further and further. You guys got hot at the right time. But bottom line, when you look at the roster and just the amazing pieces that you were able to put together, and just it all came together. And then you ended up having the best season out of a single wide receiver ever in Cooper Kupp. That's the main thing I'm going to take away from it. Stafford, Aaron Donald, Cooper Kupp, and this guy right here, Sean McVay, because you know how much I love coaches. I'm a coaching guy. Unbelievable run. Unbelievable season. You're losing this piece, Kevin O'Connell. That hurts. But hey, this guy might retire, but you're sending him off on a good note. Amazing run for Cooper Kupp. I see you, bro. Amazing year. Eli Apple, you might as well just fucking retire, my dude. And OBJ, I feel good that you actually revitalized your career. Hey, Van Jefferson, you're going to be able to do some big things moving forward. Bobby Trees didn't get a chance to play, but they ended up winning it for him. Aaron Donald, Ramley. And let's not forget about Von Miller or Jalen Ramsey, even though he switched the number from 20 to 5, and then the 20 was won by Eric Weddle, who tore his pec. And I saw a picture of him going into surgery, and his shit was all black and blue. But shout out, man. Shout out. Aaron Donald got him paid, and now he unemployed. For real. So what are we at, 50? $50 in donos already? Are we at 50 or are we at 60? We got the Alicio donation too. So we were at 27, 3, 30, and then 10, 40. No, we are at 50. Why am I even questioning you, Sarah? You're always on top of it. You're always on top of it. Bottoms up. Hey, I got a beer right here I'm about to crack. Let's drink to the Rams and their Super Bowl run, but I need to put up a proper photo. I like this one. All right, let me crack it in the microphone so you can hear. I'm a Stone Cold Steve Austin this shit. Ready? Hear that? What? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. I still have been looking for the pineapple beer, and I can't find it, but I got this Modelo Mango Chelada. Delicious. Thank you. $10 for beer and a super sticker on top of that. Alicio Lewan, Ramley in the building. What to do? Gang. I don't think the Browns O-line likes Baker's cocky fucking attitude, so like, fuck this guy. I agree. That's a big-ass bottle, right? I don't know how I missed that because I did watch a good chunk of the parade, but I did take my dog Paisley, my puppy, on 2 walks today. So I went for 2 20-minute walks. I have to be able to get my exercise. I mean, my face, I feel like I'm not really fat, but I need to lose weight. But I do like to eat, and I do like to drink here and there. So the midsection, some people got 6 packs like Aaron Donald. I got 6 kegs in here. I need to work on that a little bit. But I would rather have a little bit of a stomach and being able to eat and drink what I want rather than have a 6-pack and be miserable and not be able to eat pizza or pasta or tacos. I mean, give me my Mexican food. If you don't give me my Mexican food, I'm going to be fucking hangry. All right. That's angry and hungry at the same time. You sent me a video? Oh, yes. Where is the video at, my brother? Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's what I was assuming I was going to see. But on the street, there was, it looked a little thin. But there, that looks beautiful. Awesome, dude. And there's Rams fans. I think Rams fans really are around the world. I mean, you get ones in St. Louis, ones in LA, but you're going to get Rams fans that are Eric Dickerson fans, Jim Everett fans, Marshall Faulk, Jerome Bettis fans, Flipper Anderson fans. You see how I'm going back? A lot of people are like, Flipper Anderson? Who's that? Go back and do your history. Go back and do your research. Your bro knows. But it's cool. Orlando Pace, just seeing the Rams in the spotlight again. Of course, I wish it was Tampa Bay, but you can't take anything away from, Sean McVay. And I'm a big coach guy. You know that. Linebacker, safety, corner, defense, D-tackle. You know what I mean? But I love defense, offensive line, head coaches. You know what I mean? That's what I like. I'm a defense O-line guy, and I have a lot of respect for coaches. And Sean McVay is one of my favorites. He's my top 2 young coach, and boom, now he's got the legacy already. Now I need to get Kyle Shanahan a ring. I know you don't want to hear that as a Rams fan, but he's talented, bro. I mean, is this one of those things that he can't score points in the 4th quarter, but he's proven that he can get there with Matt Ryan, even though 28-3. He can get there with Jimmy G. You know what I mean? He just couldn't get past, obviously, the end, obviously with, the battles and the matchups, Rams, Niners. But I mean, you're seeing like with a limited quarterback that they're going pretty far. Like they're going farther than expected. It's just a matter of time until the Niners get a ring in the next 10 years. I don't know when it's going to be. If they have to get Tom Brady to come back to get the ring, fine. But it's not going to be with Jimmy G. And Trey Lance might not be good enough. But if they can get a quarterback good enough, I think the Niners definitely have a chance to win a ring in the next 10 years. So I got to listen to the theme song. Fire. Yeah, 11 personnel. You got it, man. Van Jefferson, man. As I was born in St. Louis, that's when you became a fan. Awesome. I've been a fan of Tampa since 95. And people are like, how the fuck are you a fan of Tampa and you live in Oregon? You know what I mean? It's just, I fell in love with Warren Sapp and Derek Brooks, from the U in Florida State. John Lynch was already there. But that hard-hitting style, that beast mode, decleating type of raw football, and then Mike Allstott, the A-Train, that's my personality of football. You know what I mean? The old school days where they actually punch you in the mouth and then you didn't even bat an eye. You know what I mean? The game is kind of soft nowadays, protecting the quarterbacks. Same thing with the NBA, a bunch of pussies out there. It's not the same game, but I totally respect the old school days. I remember watching Flipper Anderson and Jim Everett. And I mean, a lot of people remember Jim Everett on Rome, and he called him Chris Everett. He said, say that again. And then he fucking went crazy and tried to fight him. If you guys remember Rome used to be really big, still is, but wow, incredible. Oh, you did? You sent me the picture of what Russ would. I know they have a lot of different pictures of that are mocked up. What does he look like? Ooh, he looked good there. I think he looks better in Tampa Bay, but Russ does look good in a Colts uniform. And you got Jonathan Taylor, right? You got Quentin Nelson, right? You got Darius Leonard, Kwity Paye, DeForest Buckner. Wow, he looks good. He looks good. Tony Banks, Todd Light. Whew. I love it when people can bring up the old school names. I love that shit. That's awesome. North County. Wow. Yeah. And I got a lot of memories, you know what I mean? With just watching football with my dad, playing with my wrestling ring or, starting lineups. You know what I mean? Like that was the thing that I love to do. Football cards. I didn't watch Monday Night Football. And I was poor growing up. I didn't have cable. So I had to actually have my friends. I had to have my friends record stuff on VHS for me, so that way I could actually watch some of those games. So it's not something that I could do, all the time. So, but it feels good. It feels good to be able to have those memories, and those memories are something that I'm never going to ever forget. And like I said, with the Rams, amazing time, man. Ooh, baby, look at that. How can you not smile for Aaron Donald there? You know what I mean? What an incredible player. And I was hoping that he wasn't going to retire. You know what I mean? Hopefully everything works out. Obviously, let's give a little prayers up for Alan as well. Alan has, been going through a lot. Zini Panini, as we know on the channel, big Eagles fan. She ended up losing her sister to OD, which is very sad. And I know she's been going through it. Alan Counts, the Cowboys fan, obviously lost his, I think, daughter or son. I think the girlfriend had COVID and they lost their child. And then he had to go to kind of like I don't know, like really how to explain, like a psych ward type place. And he's not really doing mentally that well. So we have like a group chat on the Twitter. And like I said, I know Sarah just mentioned right there. So I love you too, Alan, as always. So I haven't been hospitalized for depression. I haven't either, but we've gotten close. So yeah. And I told them, reach out when you can. And I said, yeah, me too, man. Love you, brother. I got a message too, because I don't want anyone to commit suicide or hurt themselves. I mean, things are so tough right now as it is. We need to stick together. I said, love you too, brother. Same. I just don't want to see people do something, that will impact other people. You know what I mean? Regardless if you're a Cowboy fan, a Patriot fan, that doesn't fucking matter. I mean, a lot of us are going through a lot of tough times. And so anytime if you end up seeing Alan in the building, make sure you shoot him some words of encouragement. If you see him in there, or if you see Zini Panini, you don't need to bring up the situation that happened to either one of them, but, just be nice to him, say hello, you know what I mean? Even if you haven't really talked to him in the chat before, sometimes just some kind words in a chat room like this can go a long ways. And like I said, I always try to check up on a lot of y'all, and a lot of y'all, it's more than just, fans. It's really become friends and friendship as well. So let's prayers up, for people like that. like Alan right now and Zini Panini. And he only has his phone for 2 hours a day. I think he said he had it from 4 to 6 p.m. So I don't know how long he's going to be in there, but hopefully things get a little bit better. Bird Gang in the building. What to do? How are you? Teams are going to start throwing dice. Veteran players. Yep. Well, it's the Buccaneers Rams template. I mean, we went all in. They went all in. The Super Bowl is in Arizona next year. Can they go all in? I don't think they have a team good enough to get there, but you never know. Like I said, we could end up having the Bills and Niners in the Super Bowl. Wouldn't that be really ironic if it ends up being Bills Niners? And I say it here right now. It's February 16th, 2020, right? Not 2020, 2021, 2022. Like, what year is it? I get so confused nowadays. Like, the years all blend together. Like, what year are we in? 2020, 2021, 2022. We are in 2022. It's just mind-blowing. You know what I mean? Like, all these years and months and days are just blended together. But, it could be a Bills Niners. It could be, but a lot of shit's got to work out. Niners got to get a better quarterback situation, and then the Bills need to get a fucking running back. You know what I mean? They don't have that really addressed yet, so we'll see. Bird Gang 114, but I do have ESP, and that would be really ironic if I end up saying, hey, it's going to be the Bills and Niners, and then a year from now, it's the Bills and Niners. Then you'd be like, Orion is an alien. I don't know. He's like Michael J. Fox with the almanac, right? And Back to the Future. Orion owns that, right? People are going to start questioning me, right? Encourage the fam. Absolutely. Bird Gang 114 in the building. What to do? Fly, Eagles, fly. What to do, my dude? Love you. Appreciate you. Awesome to have you in the building. Dante Fowler Jr., right, from the Falcons. Yeah, you got to have some depth there as well. Holly Hundo. Yeah, Alan messaged me in that chat personally and on that feed. He's back in that hospital room type place. I mean, I don't know if he's suicidal or, not in a good headspace, but if you lose a child, a pet, a friend, obviously things aren't good right now with COVID and everything else. So I just try to be as encouraging as possible. I saw your message, Sarah message, I message. He doesn't have his phone though. He only has it from like 4 to 6 p.m. he said. So hopefully he sees that tomorrow and feels loved and appreciated. And, yeah, so I did a 2-hour stream for AEW wrestling, which I know that you're not really into, which is totally fine. I did that from 5 to 7 p.m. And then I was just going to continue the stream for another 2 hours. I decided to end it and then just start up this NFL Q&A and drink some beer. So your boy is grinding for about 4 hours a day. I feel like I got to put in the grind and put in the work. I took Paisley on a couple walks today, posted some pictures of some throwback pics. Great to see you in the room. And yeah, you can DM me as well. You know what I mean? If things are tough, we do care for each other. We got a great community here. That's big facts. Mr. Williams and Cyberpunk 53, Holly, I've been holding it down for you and Nate the Great when you guys are working hard and, doing your thing. So things have been good. Things have been good. We miss you. It's always great to have you in the room, and I'm always hustling and I'm always grinding. How are you guys? He said, I'm very good. Mr. Williams is one of the heavy hitters now, Holly. He stepped up his game. You know what I mean? He's always donating 28, 58, 64, 32. I don't know where he comes up with the numbers, if it's some kind of like calculated lotto thing or something, or that's just what he wants to do, but I fucking am all for it. We have an injury here with the Lakers and Utah. Who is that? That's not LeBron. Who is that? I don't know who that is, but he can't even put any weight on it. And obviously Cyberpunk 53 has been holding it down with the $50 donos left and right. So what is it? Is it Anthony Davis? Oh, shit. Oh, is that Anthony Davis? Oh, there goes the Lakers season. I mean, we already knew that they're garbage, but SpaghettiOs. Oh, shit. Oh, did you see that? Mr. Williams? I know for people that are Rams fans, Dodger fans, Laker fans. Oh, my. I think that was Anthony Davis. That's going to be on the internet here in a second, but that didn't look good. And a lot of those guys get hurt, and it's not like Russell Westbrook's any good. We know he's trash. Oh, my. Oh, shit. That sucks. Oh, my. But I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. I love you guys and appreciate you guys very, very much. We ended up having, what did we have? We had over 100 on that wrestling stream. It's like funny. We'll get more in the donos than actual views. YouTube loves to hate on your boy, but the support from you guys is unmatched. So I love it. And we're sitting at a pretty good number already. We were already at like a $20 or $30, $40 before the stream even started for the second stream. That's love. It's like you got like less than 10 people in the room and you're getting all this love and support. It just feels good, man. Yes, I was kind of surprised about that as well. And I know they got blown out by like 50 to the Celtics. I'm not really a big NBA guy, all right, but I am forced now to watch NBA, college basketball. I'm going to be doing NASCAR. So I'm going to do WWE Elimination Chamber from Saudi Arabia, 9 a.m. on Saturday. I'm doing NASCAR this season. I'm going to grind it out. So that's at 11:30 a.m. on Sunday. And then I'm going to do NBA All-Star Game for the basketball side at 5. So I'm going to be very busy. I'm trying to stream 2 to 4 hours every day. I'm going to keep it moving. I'm going to keep grinding, hanging out with y'all, putting up good content. And it's going to be a hard time, but it's going to be worth it. Yeah, and Giannis put up 50 last night, man. Yeah, you don't want to see injuries. What did we have? 114 in the AEW one, and then 50. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Hell yeah. Yeah, injuries suck. You know, when you see the injuries out there, it's just rough. And then I'm gonna have to reach out. And thank you, Holly. Holly just posted a little thing right here, Q&A with beer. Of course, I'm doing that. Appreciate you for end up doing that message. Sarah always does that for me as well. And like I said, I got it right here. And then we got a few other people to try it in the building too. So I know Air Whitey tried the pineapple for the first time. He said, wow, it's good. Yeah, I'm not going to make you guys drink piss water. Like, oh, try this beer out that tastes like garbage. You know, I'm going to make sure. But I still can't find the pineapple here. I literally like bought everything out. So I'm going to have to go to like Walmart. Air Whitey says go Walmart. So I'm going to go to Walmart. Oh, LeBron James with the slam and the flush. 51-46 Utah. 48 seconds left. Donovan Mitchell is laughing. Wow. Cheers, y'all. But like I said, I'm just trying to grind it out. Yeah, you know what? Wrestling isn't for everyone. The reason that I love it, and Sarah Small loves it, Odin's son, Odin's child, Air Whitey, we've been watching it since we were like 3. So, I mean, if you're 20, 30, 40, 50 years old trying to hop into it, a lot of people aren't going to really understand. And it's kind of like a loyalty thing with your Chiefs. You know, you've been so loyal, Kansas Jayhawks, the Kansas City Chiefs. You've just been loyal for so long that you're going to always watch whether the product is good, bad, or ugly. And a lot of us wrestling fans are kind of the same way. So it's all good. But I'm still always going to be around doing NFL. So even if AEW or NASCAR ain't your thing, I don't blame you. You can always come hang out when I do NFL stuff, which is going to be pretty much every day. Yeah, Air Whitey did. He said, woo. He said, Orion. He's like, this is good. I'm going to have to go to the store tonight after the stream, and maybe tomorrow. I'm going to go on a little extravaganza, like an Easter egg hunt. I'm going to go from store to store, and I'm going to be like, do you have the pineapple? And it's funny, too, because I've gone to a couple gas stations, and they've even looked in the back for me, and I kind of felt like an idiot, like some kind of like crackhead. It's like, oh, do you have the pineapple? Do you have the pineapple? And they're like, no, you idiot, get out of here. I'm like, all right, I tried. But at least they looked for me in the back, I had to do like the whole Dave Chappelle thing. Oh, do you have the pineapple beer? I need it. But at least I have the mango, so at least I got that. He tweeted the stream. Thank you. Yeah, if you tweet the stream on Twitter, like Holly does and obviously Sarah does, it might get a couple more people that are on your friend list just to come through. Maybe we can get some subs. And obviously we got trolls that are, playing with my emotions. I think we need to gain another 15 subs. I got this guy on here that's taking away like 5 to 10 subs at a time. So I know it's a troll. It's not 10 individual people, unsubbing from me, but whatever. It is what it is. If they get pleasure out of that, seeing me lose subs and whatnot, I just got to keep working hard and I'll keep grinding it out. So KU 1986. I know we're all a little bit older. Hey, I've been watching sports and whatnot since 85. I was born in 82. I'm 39. So it's all good. All of us that are in our 30s and 40s and 50s, come on now. We got to stick together, right? We got to stick together. It's all good. But obviously we saw it with the Rams and, there's more news that'll be popping off. I'm going to end up doing an NFL free agency kind of ranking list of Devontae Adams, Godwin, and a lot of the names. And I'll try to be able to, I had a website that had up, and I fucking lost it this morning because I fell asleep. But I found one, and it was kind of an off-brand website, but it had great pictures, right? It had the name, the player, right? And it had the dollar amount that they're making this season and then what they're owed next year. I was like, oh, I should have saved that. And then it had quite a few of them. So I was going to end up editing my photos and putting those numbers on there. So that way we can break that down. So I'll look for that website again. And then if I end up getting those numbers, we'll do that. I'll do an NFL mock draft. So we can kind of think of like maybe what, players we're looking at, for a first round or second round. But I'll keep it moving with the NFL content. That's for sure. And then obviously we saw earlier tonight, AEW was lit. Obviously, lots of great wrestling matches. We ended up having a 2-hour live stream, a lot of fun. And then obviously today was the NFL Super Bowl extravaganza, the Super Bowl party for the Rams. I know Holly Hundo was like, damn it, that should have been me, Chiefs. And I was like, damn, you know what? That should have been either the Chiefs or you could say, oh, that should have been the Bengals. You're like, oh, that should have been our trophy, right? That should have been our trophy, right? That should have been my trophy. Here's looking at you, Holly. Here's looking at you, Holly. Chiefs, right? And then obviously with me, I'm like, come on, Tampa. Come on, Tom. Could have went for 2. But we'll see where it goes. Rumors are that he either will come back to Tampa, go to San Francisco for the 49ers, or just walk away forever. I think Niners probably is a pretty good possibility. That was his hometown, team that he liked rooting for as a kid. He tried going there a couple years ago. Saints said they were going to stick with Drew Brees. Niners said they were going to stick with Jimmy G. Now, if you go back and look, you probably should have got Tom, because if you did, Saints would have had a Super Bowl and the Niners would have had one, in my opinion. But it is what it is. The Kyler Murray drama, it still won't end. We don't know where that's going to go. Deshaun Watson, we don't know where he's going. Russell Wilson, we don't know what's going on there. And obviously, this is a little bit more of the parade action that we got there as well. That's kind of some of the news that we saw. Ryan Schrick is messaging me, another Chief fan. And then we obviously have some, look at this right here. Look at the Sean McVay. I get my head out of there. Look at that bottle, the champagne bottle. No wonder he was drunk. This is from Trayvon G, one of the Rams fans, obviously sending that to me. Wow. That is a lot of fucking alcohol right there, right? And the Saints end up keeping the longtime OC, Carmichael. So obviously we know right now Pete Carmichael Jr. is the OC with Dennis Allen at head coach, who used to be the defensive coordinator. And they were just hoping that, Sean Payton would have never left. He'll be on the Cowboys sooner than later. But at least you have a little stability. The only question mark now is AK-41. Are you going to go to jail, or are you going to be suspended, slap on the wrist, probation, community service? We don't know. We'll have to kind of wait and see. But that's what's kind of been popping off as far as the NFL. But that's a beautiful scene right there. I know it would be much better for Holly if that was Patrick Mahomes or me with Tom Brady. Let's see what Ryan Schrick just sent me, Chiefs fan. How a season-long rift between Mahomes and Eric Bieniemy ruined the AFC Championship game. Oh, my. And that came out from Callie Mahomes. I don't know what reputable person this is. This is on ccadboard.medium.com. I can send you this link, Holly, if you want to be able to take it a read. He says, give this read. It's crazy. I knew something felt off about Eric Bieniemy. Interesting. So if that's the case, maybe there was some arguing involved with Mahomes. I mean, like I said, I always thought Mahomes was pressing a little bit too much, and obviously wasn't letting the game come to him. And that early success sometimes will do it to you. But, I mean, maybe there was a little bit of beef between Bieniemy and Mahomes. I mean, maybe this is just a bullshit story, but I'm going to read it eventually. All right, thank you for the article, because I always love it when people send me stuff. But I don't know if this is like a real person or not. I don't know if it's something that is legit or not, but I'll give it a read. And then once I do that, I'll send it over to you, Holly, if you want to read it. But maybe there is a little beef between Patrick Mahomes and Eric Bieniemy, but I know there's no beef between me and Andy Reid or Holly Hundo. I mean, the only people that Andy Reid looks at like that, besides me and Holly, is cheeseburgers and a chocolate cake. Okay? Look at that. Look. Holly loves this photo. It's like, God damn, I want chocolate cake. I want hamburgers and cheeseburgers. Holly Hundo, where are you? And Orion from NWSF, I love you. I love you. Chiefs. I love you guys. Oh, my. Wow. Interesting, though. I didn't think that. Let's see here. Air Whitey, I've been ignoring my friends for 3 days. Going to chill with them. Love y'all. Peace. All right. Peace, my dude. All good. I do. The Andy Reid photo is spectacular. I'll try to find a few more, but that one is so good. Maybe I'll find a meme or a GIF where I can have one with a cheeseburger in his mouth or some chocolate cake or something. But yeah. I did. I saw that, Shrek. I did see that. I will check that out. I will send it over to Holly Hundo on her, and I'll send it to Odin's son. I'll send it to all my Chiefs fans. Chief Gone Chief. I got a bunch of them. Like I said, the Chiefs fans represent heavy on this channel. What do you, since you read it, do you think is, I mean, it's not from like ESPN or NFL Network. I've never heard of that website or person. So after you read it, what did you think? Is there really a beef going on? I mean, if you want to give us a quick breakdown of the article, what is it like him audibling the play calls and not agreeing and them butting heads and having kind of like shouting matches at each other or what? I did see that. I did see that. We didn't talk about it in extensive, kind of length, but yeah, we did bring that up as well. And so with Chris, what is he? He's a backup player, correct? Because I was trying to say I'm pretty familiar with a majority of the rosters that are out there in the NFL, unless he was someone that got in the starting lineup kind of later on or whatnot. But I mean, starter or backup, regardless, it doesn't look good. Yeah, I'll send it to you for sure. Don't we all, though? We all do, don't we? I mean, 4 NFC Championship games with the Eagles, 4 with the Chiefs. I mean, I kind of wish that, I got Bruce Arians and whatnot, but I mean, how can you not like that guy? I mean, the way that he looks at people, like with the way he looks at chocolate cake and hamburgers, I mean, he looks at NWSF and Holly the same way, right? Yeah, I'm going to read it as well. It didn't directly state sources, and that's why I'm like, okay, is it real or not? So the Chiefs and some players have suggested a disconnect. Interesting. But what kind of reliable sources, though? Because sometimes you get that type of information, but we don't know if it's true. You know what I mean? It wouldn't reveal names of players, but definitely has some good points. Okay. I'll give it a read for sure. And like I said, you guys are still going to be one of the best teams. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, here we go. I got a photo here. Air Whitey just sent me a photo. Hold on. Let me go on my Twitter. This is for you, Holly. One sec. Dude, the fans are fucking the best to me. Hold on. Where are you, Air Whitey? Oh, that's on my Instagram. Never mind. Hold on. Can I? All right, let me go to my. I think you sent it to me on Instagram, or did you send it to me on Twitter?
And if you or anyone you know has a gambling problem, please seek help.
You're watching the Toyota halftime.
That's a good one, though. Hold on. Let's see if I can. Let me see if I can post it. There we go. Andy Reid, my boy. Hold on. All right, I'm posting it on my Twitter, and then I'll bring it over. That's good. Hold on. Profile. Let's refresh my feed. All right, here we go. All right, hold on.
Is presented by the first ever Corolla Cross with 5-passenger seating, an automatic liftgate, and plenty of cargo space. It's easy.
I've seen this one before, but
Corolla Cross,
it's not going to fill the screen up either. What is it? FLXYA. I have so many files. There we go. It's kind of blurry too, so bear with me. There we go. There we go. That's for you, Holly. Let me get the comment off of here. There we go. Andy, look, cheeseburger. I don't know. I see some ketchup in there, a couple nibbles. He's got the hat on. The girl behind him is happy. CBS microphone. I see a hamburger nibbled on. Now I want a hamburger. Andy, I see you. Hamburgers all day, every day. Oh, Andy. I mean, that's good, right? It's not as good as this, though. It's not hey, I need a cheeseburger, hamburger, chocolate. Hey. All right, Andy. I don't think anything will ever top this one, though. That one's a gem. That one I'm keeping on here for fucking life. That one's always going to be brought up. I love that one. My gosh.
You can't be great at everything. Nobody is. What you can do is get help from someone with experience.
Cornerback and special teams, mainly a gunner. Yeah.
Get your taxes done right. Online.
What do you think is going to happen with him? Are they going to go to jail? What's going to happen? Has there been any news through the Chiefs websites? What are they saying about him? Yeah, you got some sense of EB and Patrick Mahomes. He said better than to see nibbles and nipple. Hey, that's true. That's true. That's true. I mean, some guys, if we don't work out too much, the ladies got the bras, and sometimes the guys need a bro. If you remember, like Seinfeld, they would talk about bros. It's like the man bra. Hey, yeah. Better see nibbles and nipples. I agree. Andy Reid, my boy. I'll cheers to that. How's your cat doing? I know that last time that we talked, I know that you had some issues with the cat and whatnot. How's everything with the cat and the work and everything? How's everything going for you out there? I know for a lot of people, this is kind of really like a down season, right now, where it's like, okay, the NFL is over. But for me, I mean, the NFL is 24/7. So I'm always going to be, grinding it out. I'm always going to be doing NFL coverage. I'll do some mock drafts. I'm going to go over, the free agents rankings based off like money and whatnot. So I'll be coming up with different material as we keep going. So that won't be a problem. I'll be doing it. No cash apps as of this moment. I don't think, Sarah. 1 sec. Let me check. Let me check the Venmo and the Facebook app. Let me check everything. But I don't think we have anything new at the moment. Let me check. No, your $3 donation, Air Whiteys and Mr. Williams, 27, 10, and 3 were the last ones besides the Alicio $10 donation on here. I think that's the last one that we had. So I haven't seen any news about it. I don't think much will come of it with Amazon in your future, but I haven't seen any. I haven't seen anything a lot. So, okay, apparently I missed a lot. Sources are stated to be from an account called Save Our Chiefs, who is run by a group of a guy. The owner has covered the Chiefs for years. Okay. Also, there was a clear disconnect between Mahomes and Bieniemy. It escalated in the AFC Championship game to a point of face-to-face yelling between the two. Well, I mean, if you're Mahomes, you have to respect your elders, dude. He's the guy calling the plays. Mahomes can't be like Jackson Mahomes or Brittany. You got to be able to know your role. You got to like The Rock. You got to be able to know your role and shut your mouth. I mean, we already know you're one of the best quarterbacks of all time. I mean, you could retire right now and probably be like a Hall of Famer. But, I mean, obviously your play has been kind of up and down, and we got to be able to see, you be a good teammate with all of it. And Bieniemy might be the guy that takes over for Andy Reid. So, I mean, we'll wait and see. I think Bieniemy is very qualified. He's a good play caller. It's all about execution, believing in each other. But we also have to give the Bengals a lot of credit for the adjustments that we made, that they made, as well as Uncle Momentum being real after going for that, fourth down instead of kicking the field goal and going to Tyreek. That was dumb. You guys would have kicked the field goal. I've said this like 100 times. If you would have kicked the field goal, went up 24-3, you would have got the football back. You would have won the game. But you guys got greedy. It was bad play calling. And like I said, it came back to bite you. And then hopefully that'll never, ever happen again. You can never leave points on the board. Extra points, 2-point conversions, field goals. Every point matters inch by inch. The game is won by inches. You got to be able to, take what the defense gives you. That's facts. Alicio, 24/7. Yeah, Rams house, baby. You know what I mean? And the thing is like I can't get enough. Even though that, they're stealing my material, I still watch a little bit of Good Morning Football. I watch Pat McAfee show. I'm starting to watch not as much Good Morning Football because I don't care about Peter Schrager and them. They haven't been the same without Nate Burleson. I've said that as well. So I'm watching a little bit more of The Herd, a little bit more of Skip and Shannon. I'm trying to kind of give myself a little bit more perspective with everything that's out there. I'm doing a lot more research and reading. I mean, I already do a bunch of that, but I'm just trying to give myself a lot of avenues of research and film. I'm still going to make my own opinion and whatnot, but I normally wouldn't watch Skip and Shannon and the Herd as much. And I do like Joy Taylor and I like Colin. So I might start watching that show instead of Good Morning Football. Good Morning Football just kind of fake to me now. And like, you know, if they're going to keep stealing my material and not giving me credit, fuck them. You know what I mean? So I'll do Pat McAfee show and I'll give me the Herd and I'll give me Skip and Shannon and I'll be good to go. 55-46 Utah. Looks like AD. I assume that was AD that went down. Not a good look there, but that is a good look as far as the Rams fans are concerned. They definitely ended up. Yeah, the Herd ain't too bad. And Colin is from the Northwest out here. I know he lives in Southern California. He started off as a sports broadcaster, like on NBC, like for my local news here. Then he worked his way up, obviously, to get his own show. So he's got Northwest Oregon ties, Colin Coward. So the disconnect between MP and Bieniemy has been going on for some time, just my opinion. Or you mean PM, Patrick Mahomes? You can't type it out. Okay. I'll read it, though. I'll do it. Chris Ballard, yep. The cat, how's the cat doing? She had emergency surgery. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I mean, I hope that I didn't just touch a kind of a sensitive subject there. Sorry about that. PM, yeah. Ouch. Wow. Is she okay? She says she's okay, but geez, emergency. So no wonder you missed work. I would have missed work, too, if I, was working at a regular job still. Jeez, how old is the cat, if you don't mind me asking? That sucks. I know my dog. I had my dog Jiro. He was a purebred Samoyed, and he had tumors and whatnot, and we ended up having to put him down. But he ended up living 15 to 20 years. But definitely not fun, when you end up having. Yeah, prayers up for real. I hope everything is okay. You know what I mean? Like. I mean, a lot of times, people don't understand that, pets are family. And obviously, I love Paisley and everything that she brings to the family. She's made me a happy man. You know what I mean? Obviously, things were tough. I haven't really been suicidal or anything like that. But I had some down points, where I was depressed and anxiety. And, I've had, issues of, being good, not being good. But I feel like I've really turned the corner, and me being able to fully go all in with the channel, I'm being able to spend more time with Paisley. I'm able to do a little bit more things around the house. I'm able to go on walks and get outside every day, which is good for my mental health instead of being cooped up inside all the time. So it feels good on that regard. I'm able to give you guys everything I got now every day, because sometimes when I would do the regular job and doing physical labor or doing like sales over the phones, it's draining. And then having to give you all my energy on YouTube on top of that. Sometimes, I mean, if I didn't tell you guys how drained I was, you would never know. But now it feels like, I feel that I got enough heavy hitters. I got enough support from the fan base that as long as I keep working hard, I should be able to make enough on the dono side to pay rent, pay bills, be able to live, and then hopefully be able to give back. I still have got some gifts for you and Sarah. Sarah, I'm going to get her some sweatpants, some Colts sweatpants, and maybe like a Colts t-shirt. I still got that custom jersey, Hundo 00. It'll be a screen print or a sewn, depending on what I can get, on NFL Shop. So once I get the money from last month, which it will be probably in about a week, I'll probably be contacting the both of you, and then I'll get your information, through email or whatnot, or through, Instagram or whatever, probably through email. And then I'll be able to send that stuff out to you directly from NFL Shop. And then you guys will get it. You guys will have it, and it'll make me happy, because I definitely want to take care of the people that take care of me the most. You know what I mean? Like, there's just certain people out there. Obviously, I got to be able to do something for Cyberpunk 53 and Shep. And I mean, there's a lot of people that I want to try to give back, but also I need to be able to survive. And I need to pay my rent and bills, and I don't got any other income coming in. But I do want to make sure that I, take care of the people that need to be taken care of. I know that a lot of YouTubers don't do that type of thing, but it's something that means a lot to me. If you guys are willing to donate your hard-earned money, support me, retweet stuff on the internet, and be there for me and support me, I want to be able to show my appreciation back, because that's what I do. And so, like, if you've donated to me many times or showed the support, that doesn't go unnoticed. So I am going to I have about 5 or 6 people to start off with that I want to be able to take care of, and then I'll move along to that second tier of people that if I can afford it, I'll be able to do that. But again, I can't do too many at a time, because it's like, oh, I want to send all these gifts out to everyone, and then I can't pay my rent. That wouldn't be good. You know what I mean? So I got to be able to kind of time it and whatnot. So 11. Ooh. Well, prayers up. I know Grossi has gone through some stuff. Obviously, I have a puppy that's still young. So I know at some point there's going to be probably something that comes up with Paisley as well. But prayers up. I hope everything is okay. Yes, that just sucks. You know what I mean? I just wish cats and dogs could live like 50 years. It's like when you get like these like tortoises and like turtles, and you get some of these other animals that just like live forever, like a long time. I wish dogs and cats, could end up living, like 30, 40, 50 years. I know that's kind of unrealistic and whatnot, but it's like you love them so much and you give all your love to them. It's like, like 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. That's not enough for me. You know what I mean? That's not enough. I mean, I'm going to be heartbroken with Paisley. I'll tell you that right now, but I hope everything is okay. 10 days old. Wow. I imagine that. I mean, you know what I mean? That's tough. Oh, 16. Yeah, my dog was like 15 to 20 years old, purebred Samoyed. And it was sad, when we had to take him to get put down, my mom cried and I cried because when they put an animal down and they inject the animal, like you think that it's going to be like a process where over a couple minutes and then it fades away. Literally the dog is gone within like 1 second. Like they inject it and it's like, just like, I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Like I wasn't prepared for that. Like I thought it was going to be like a minute and I'd be able to kiss my dog and like hug. And then all of a sudden it was like 1 second and then the dog was gone. I was like heartbroken, but anyone that knows, if you've ever had to put an animal down or if you've had an animal pass, it's not easy. So that's facts. Paisley is family for sure. Well, I love you guys and I appreciate you guys very, very much. I'm just going to go on here and see if there's any more news stories. I won't lie. I am a little gassed. I'm a little tired. I obviously did 2 hours on the main stream for AEW. We're an hour and 20 minutes in on this particular stream. So maybe another 10 minutes or so. So if there's any other questions or anything that anyone wants to comment on, I would go for another 40. You know what I mean? But it all depends on, I think I still need to go get some dinner for the fam too. So I probably want to go and try to, get some dinner, go to the grocery store and whatnot. Let me take a quick look at the headlines. Let's take a quick look here. And I'll be streaming tomorrow again for like another 2 to 3 hours. I just decided to kind of push myself to do a 3 to 4 hour stream because with the wrestling, I was like, let's just try it. I used to do AEW streams a long time ago, but I said, let's try to do them again. All right. So Aaron Donald, there was rumors that maybe he was going to retire with Sean McVay. Sounds like both guys are going to be back. My phone looks like it's about to die.
The surprisingly great race that fit any budget, like a good neighbor.
4%. 4%. My phone is at 4%. All right. So Aaron Donald and Sean McVay, looks like both of them will be back. Matt Harvey, baseball player for the Mets and the Angels, looks like he did cocaine in the dugout and was Skaggs dying and ODing. It looks like Matt Harvey was one of the guys that dealt some drugs with some of the guys that passed away. Skaggs died of an OD with like fentanyl, I think, and whatnot, and crushing up opioids and whatnot. Not a good look. The Saints are keeping longtime OC Carmichael. Obviously, I did that, Pete Carmichael Jr., and I have a photo that I brought up of him that we just talked about. So that's, not a whole lot of news that's going on, but he's going to keep his position there. And obviously, we know moving forward, they obviously have Dennis Allen as the head coach. So they're just trying to have some structure. And then when we talked a little bit about the Chiefs and the Saints with the AK-41 situation as well. Hopefully that gets settled out. And then the only other big news really is Kevin O'Connell. He ended up being the OC for the Rams. He is the new head coach for the Minnesota Vikings. So congratulations to him. Let's see if there's any other news that I can bring up. Is there anything else? Juan Soto from the Nationals rejected a 13-year, $350 million contract. MLB is on strike right now. So not a whole lot. There's not really a whole lot going on besides the parade today. Sean McVay, congratulations, Rams. I was really hoping it was going to be Chiefs-Rams or Chiefs-Bucks. We did not get that. I didn't even get my collab with Grossi for Packers and Bucks, but we'll probably do it next year. We play each other. So that will be exciting if Tom still wants to do it. And collab with me. That would be cool. If not, then I just got to keep grinding it out. But hopefully we can end up doing that. And there's a nice picture of Aaron Donald, the world champion Los Angeles Rams. Let's get it. Oh, it's all good, brother. I'll still be here for another 7 minutes. So, I mean, if unless there's something else that breaks, I don't know if anything is going to be breaking right now. It's 8:40 Pacific time, 10:40, 11:40, depending on where you're in the country now. But But if there's anything else that anyone wants to talk about, just holler. You know what I mean? We got 6-7 minutes left if anyone wants to talk about anything. Trying to think about the other gunner for the Chiefs besides Lamb. It's finally remembered. Marcus Kemp. There you go. Sometimes it takes some time to think about some of those obscure guys, but here's Anthony Davis going down. Oh, no. Oh, his ankle. Oh, that thing bent. Oh, my. All right, I got to be able to put up a picture. Oh, my God. I'm not going to put up a picture of the injury, but Jesus. Oh, the x-rays were negative. Thank God. Yeah, he ain't in the All-Star game, and I'll be doing the All-Star game this weekend. So I'll be doing WWE pay-per-view. I'll be doing that, and that'll be on 9 a.m. on Saturday. I'll be doing NASCAR at 11:30 a.m. Sunday, and the NBA All-Star game at 5 on Sunday as well. That was not good, but at least that the X-ray was negative. So if you're watching the game right now, and I'll bring up the photo, not of what happened there, but wow, that that gave me flashbacks when I played. Not on this level, but when I used to play back in junior high, high school and whatnot, and you would have that type of injury where you would, just jump up in the air and then you just, you land sideways on your foot, and oh, that was brutal. But it looks like that the x-rays are negative, thank God. So Anthony Davis ended up getting injured. He won't be playing in the All-Star game. And obviously the Lakers are struggling right now. They're 9th in the West, 26-31. So just a couple years ago, we saw the Lakers, the Dodgers, and then now the Rams. I mean, LA's kind of taken over. But wow, hopefully prayers up for him. Hopefully he'll be okay. Mika's Moot in the building. What to do? So I joined at kind of a dark point in the chat. It's okay. I mean, like I said, I already did 2 hours, and then obviously I didn't really do any notifications that I was going to do another stream and whatnot. And if we talk about certain things, sometimes we talk about life or pets or sports and whatnot. And NFL Q&A with beer. Sometimes we're going to bring up our cats and dogs. I'm hoping that things will get a little bit better for you. So, real awesome guy. Oh my. Now the porn bots are going to be coming in. Is that what's going on? See what happened, Holly? You come in the stream and then all of a sudden crazy stuff happens. You never know what happens in a stream on the NWSF. Yeah, who knows? Probably a troll, I would assume. And then this is a little bit of the parade. You can see Cooper Kupp there in the middle holding the Lombardi, and then you see the WWE Ram belt. Stafford there in the front as well with Sean McVay. And obviously they got very, very drunk, as you can see in this picture right here. Look at that champagne bottle by Sean McVay. My Lord, that's a big bottle. So I saw him slurring quite a bit early on. So Rams, you did your thing. OBJ, I know you tore your ACL. Hopefully you end up being healthy sooner than later, but you probably should go to TV. There's going to be opportunities for TV for you to go to, and hopefully you can end up, because I don't know really who's going to want them at that point. I appreciate that, Sarah. Sarah taking care of business. 68-57, Utah. But again, hopefully everything works out for your cat. I hope everyone is having a good night overall. I love you guys and appreciate you guys. Again, if there was more to really talk about sports-wise, if there was more things like popping off, I would stay on for another 30 to 45 minutes or an hour. But I think we're kind of at that closing point since I've already been streaming now for about 3 hours and 30 minutes. And like I said, yeah, you just have to assume, Holly, I'm streaming pretty much every day around 6 p.m. Pacific time. But obviously, sometimes you're going to have things that happen. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. It looks like, Holly Hundo, thank you so much. So I'm not sure why I picked this number, but I did. 39. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My phone is about to die. Let me plug it in here real quick. Hold on. Thank you, Holly. Thank you so much. Hold on. So I don't know why I picked that. Sometimes that's what happens with some people. They just like, Mr. Williams, he like Xavier Williams, he'll just do 36, 48, 64. I don't know if it's just kind of random, but it definitely helps. I'll tell you that. Dog food, gas, food is all expensive. Thank you so much. You guys are so generous. $39 dono from Holly Hundo. Thank you so much, Holly. Bang, 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 bang. $39 on the Cash App. And like I said, that'll go towards, going to Petco. I know my girlfriend gets paid tomorrow. We're going to try to get like some kind of nails clipped for her. She needs to get her nails clipped and maybe like a dog wash. And I know that'll cost probably 30, 40, 50 bucks. So maybe that'll go towards some of that as well. $11 away from 100, but I mean, we already got plenty, from the first stream and this stream. It's just kind of at kind of a stopping point and whatnot. But I appreciate your guys' commitment to the channel. Sarah, you're always in here doing a great job. I love you and I appreciate you. Holly Hundo always showing the love. Like I said, I hope that your cat ends up being okay. Like I said, it's one of those things where you want to see your you got the thank you so much, Holly. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. Holly got us to 100. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. Appreciate you so much. $11 dono on the Cash App to get us to 100. Thank you. It's always nice to get to a nice number like that. I won't lie. I'm right. Thank you, but I did THAK. I need to learn how to spell when it gets late like this. Thank you so much. All right. There we go. So we got the bang, 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 39. All right. And then a bang, 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 11. So if someone else wants to give a last minute dono, let's go. Well, with only 5 people in the room, I don't know if we will, but we did get to 100, but we did get you to match with Cyberpunk 53, and he always matches typically as well. I mean, obviously, if I was bigger like, Tom, you say something like that, and then you get like 10 people that match each other. But obviously, I'm not in that situation just yet. But I appreciate you guys very much. And I imagine if you bring that up earlier in the streams, that you'll get more people that will be probably on board with that. I know my spelling. I mean, sometimes it's just that fatigue, kicking in and whatnot. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes I know I need to get a nap in, and I did 2 walks with the Paisley today, and I've been grinding it out. I mean, 3 hours and 30 minutes. I've been pumping out 2 hours to 4 hour streams, and not a lot of people are willing to do that. But thank you so much to get me to that good quality number. We hit over 100 on the AEW stream, and we hit over 100 exactly on here, mostly on the Cash App on both. So that's greatly appreciated. Got a lot of bills, got a lot of things to pay for, cable TV. Alicio, bang! There we go. He did the match right there. $10. Bang, Ramley. Thank you so much. All right, so before we end up going, I got to give a little love to the Rams. Alicio's a Rams fan, so I got to show him some Rams love here with some amazing pictures. Look at Johnny in the thumbnail. I'm going to have him make me a thumbnail for NASCAR. But boom, there we go. Some love for you and the Ramley. I see you. Thank you so much. $10. I never will forget you guys. You guys are so generous. And it's funny, too, because Holly, someone came in and they were like, you make as much money as Sports Fury. They got like thousands of people in the room. I usually have less than 20. You know what I mean? And he's like, it's about quality over quantity. And I couldn't agree even more. We got some of the best fans on planet Earth. I love you guys and I appreciate you guys. I'm always going to show the love to the fans. If they show me love, I'm going to give you a little love any way that I can, even if it's some HD pictures. You're not going to get that anywhere else. And obviously, I'll take care of the Chiefs fans. Mahomes. All right, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Tyreek. Now this is where Sarah Small, she's actually paying attention now. She's like, oh, Travis Kelce, don't switch it. Let me look at him. There you go. Travis Kelce, the handsome man that knows how to dance. Tyreek the free kill. Tyrann Mathieu. Chris Jones. Chris Jones. Frank Clark. McCole Hardman. Harrison the butt kicker. Eric Bieniemy. I don't know if he's got problems with Patrick Mahomes or not. All right, Chiefs. And I will leave you with this. Here's looking at you, Holly. Thank you so much. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. It's just amazing what you can do with 5 people in the room that really care about, the grind and everything that's going. Thank you so much. 110. I mean, who would have thought that we would have been able to get to that? Bang, 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 bang. You guys are awesome. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. Alicio, Ramley, stand up. Chiefs Kingdom, stand up. Sarah Small, Colts in the building. I will always take care of you guys and make you guys laugh and do anything I can to show my love. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me for the last 3 hours and 30 minutes, or with Holly's sake, maybe the last 30. I pray that your cat gets better. I pray everyone has a great rest of their night. I will be back tomorrow with some more NFL streams. I'll probably start around 6 p.m. Pacific time, do 2 to 3 hours, depending on the flow. I'll try to find some pineapple beer. I'm going to go to the store now and get some dinner for my girlfriend and see how my puppy's doing, Paisley. I love you guys and appreciate you guys. Dude, thank you guys so much for your guys' consideration, your love, your dedication, and just your overall support for me and the channel. The donos are everything. Thank you so much for your guys' support, the comments, and just the interaction for you guys. I love you and I appreciate you guys very, very much. Holly Hundo, thank you. Alicio Lawan, Sarah Small, everyone in the building that's still there. Thank you so much. And I got one question for you. Who you know talk sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, the best fans on planet Earth. You guys, I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Love you. Peace. Gang.